Welcome back to Built by Apes. In today's episode, we're going to do a little experiment on the front fenders of this car using parts that are not for this car at all. Stay tuned. So, as I said before, we're going to do an experiment on this fender with a part that is not for this car. In fact, it's for a Honda Civic. I'm just gonna go straight into the part. This is a fender cutout for an EK Civic. And yeah, we're going to try to fit this to here with no instructions and just basically 2 pictures. As you can see, this part will fit perfectly on a EK Civic, and it will not fit on an E46 sedan by any means or anything like that. But I'm going to try to make it fit with no instruction and just 2 pictures as a reference, and with lots of cutting. And if this fails, you will not see this in the video. We will just cut it out, make a new one. So, yeah. First step is to remove the side skirts, so I'm going to do that now. So now that you've seen me remove half of this side skirt and the masking tape is already there, I know where to cut. Now let's just get straight on to cutting, because I do not know how to remove this inner fender liner because it's riveted on. Who does this? Is this OEM? I don't know. I'm just gonna cut it. So you might be wondering, why am I not talking that much in this episode? Well, first of all, I'm actually thinking, how should I install an EK Civic fender cutout on E46 sedan like that? And yeah, I'm just thinking on how to do this. So I'm sorry if I don't speak that much, but yeah, I need to concentrate. Now I'm removing the wheels because I need to cut some more and I don't want to hurt the tires nor the wheels. So as you can see, we've already installed it onto the car itself. And you might be wondering, did we do to make this happen? Well, first of all, we chopped things up using the template that was already here before, and we already calculated that it's going to need that extra space a bit. And then we beat the snot out of the this frame rail right here. Well, it's not a frame rail. I think it's like a strengthening piece for the shock tower, I guess. And then we installed it here. We noticed that it doesn't actually fit that well, so we chopped a bit right down here and some over here, and just a little over underneath here to make it pretty flush. And once we're okay with the look of it, we decided to, put two little metal tabs right here and then bolted on these to make sure that it stays on the position that we wanted it to be. And then we masked everything up just so that it'll look good, and the body shop guy will know will have a reference on how it'll look at the end. So I have to say it's kind of cool, but we're not done yet. We need to finish this part right here. There's the little bit right there, this part we need to actually mount it here to add support for this one, well, in this case, to add support for this one, because we haven't actually put any bolt down there, and we're going to later on put it down there as well. And yeah, now onto this part right here. So, as you can see, we installed our over fenders again, and now we're going to cut it to the line that we made before, and hopefully it looks good. Everything looks good. I'm going to tap some more bolts to hold the front bumper, make sure that it's in position, and then, yeah, that's the gist of it. So I'm gonna cut it now. So now we're going to actually cut the fenders for clearance, and hopefully everything will look good. I'm going to cut this part of the fender and some bits of the front bumper as well. And after that, hopefully it'll be done. We'll see the car lowered down after this. We've done this side, and now we're going to continue on to the other side. It's basically the same thing. We're going to mirror everything that we did here to the other side. So we're going to just do a time lapse. So cut to the time lapse of that. So you've seen me do the other side as well. Now I'm going to finish it up, tidy things up, and that's all for today's episode concerning this front fender. On the next episode, we're going to do the rear fenders. It's pretty straightforward because we don't have to do any of these modifications to it, but it's going to be tricky as well because these over fenders are actually universal and we need to do some massaging to actually make it work, or else the rear doors won't work. Why didn't we do it today? It's simple, because we ran out of daylight, and I guess that's all for today. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and if you want to say something like, hey, do this or do that, comment down below. And if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also click the bell icon so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Clear coat-nya copot.
Oh iya?
Copot semua clear coat-nya, anjing.